Thank you very much. In fact, EPIDA, just to introduce, we are Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority. As the name suggests, we are meant for promoting agricultural and processed food products from India exports. We are a government body under Ministry of Commerce. But only promotion of exports is not the only mandate which is given to us. The mandate is quite wide. It is also developing industries. It is also developing cooperation between the countries through, of course, our missions abroad, developing infrastructure within the country, especially at the exit ports, helping in developing quality regime, because we realize that you cannot make compromise on the quality. So we also work towards developing quality regime, because in the quality we have traveled a lot. Many years back, probably people were not looking to India, or they had some suspicion about issues. But today, of course, India is known for the quality products. Similarly, we are also working towards developing packaging, because it is realized that first, any product, you see it, and once it visually appeals or it has the required information, then only you start picking up, and then you unwrap and consume it. So packaging considering so important, and that's why we also work towards packaging in developing the products. And we have worked a lot, I tell you. And today, packaging in India is matching any international level. We have innovative packaging. We have attractive packaging. We have, user-friendly packaging. We have environment-friendly packaging also. So these are the areas which we have worked. Now, coming on specific on cooperation, yes, we have been working in close cooperation. First, of course, as you said, our mandate is promotion of exports. So we participate in our exhibitions abroad, have organized buyer-seller meets. And these buyer-seller meets are in two ways. Either we take the delegations, go and participate in a buyer-seller meet in the destination country. And sometimes, of course, why sometimes, many a times, we invite importers, buyers, facilitators from abroad, and then we invite in India and do a matchmaking. It is, in fact, win-win situation for both. And sometimes, especially in case of developing countries, we even bear some of the expenses of their coming to India, so that they are facilitated. They come, they participate in our buyer-seller meet and buy required products, or even there can be a joint ventures between the two. These we have it. So also, we do believe in knowledge sharing. We do share knowledge with countries. I tell you, we are a pioneer in knowledge sharing of organic systems. We have MOU with a few countries where they have invited EPIDA, because EPIDA is the Secretariat of Organic Products of National Program for Organic Production in India. We are taking care of all the organic certification and accreditation requirements. So much so that even all the scope under organic, whether it is crop, whether it is processed food, textile, livestock, personal care products, all these are covered under the scope, and that is being managed by EPIDA. In that, we have done a knowledge sharing, and also with the collaboration with countries where we are helping them in having a similar kind of a system in their country also. And this is very important. I'm mentioning specifically because Africa region and India, we both are a substantial part organic by default. It is just that we have to get it certified, and so that they are recognized and we are able to sell it in the international market, even in domestic market at a premium price. This helps in also getting a better remuneration to the farmers at back. This knowledge sharing we are doing with many countries. We are willing to offer with the African region also. This is very important. I'm saying this is considering the requirement and also the need of the hour. People are looking to organic foods now. You have talked of smart and health food. I tell you that statistics we have seen this year, there has been a 70 to 80% jump in our organic exports due to COVID. People are looking to organic now. Now they are willing to spend food. Of course, we will be talking more about on health food, but I'm taking that on health and organic, I'm taking together, and they're ready to spend more, provided they get safe food. Now health and food has become a priority number one, of course, after pharmaceuticals in that. So we have so many opportunities to collaborate between the two regions. And I see we can, and I tell you, many of our entrepreneurs are already there. They have invested, they have taken land, and they are also contributing effectively in their economy and in return in our economy also. Thank you.
Thank you. Could I just probe a little bit further? As you work across countries, across regions, obviously it's not always simple, is it? So could you just tell me one of the biggest lessons you at APIDA have learned about trying to work across regions, the South-South cooperation? What's the biggest lesson you've had to learn?
You learn lesson every time, every step, because it is learning every time. And, you know, while learning, you keep on improving. By learning, you keep on strengthening. And many a times you also realize that some of those steps were not required, or maybe it was not in the right direction, and you had to take it in the direction X, whereas you went into direction Y. These kind of alterations and moderations you have to do, and sometimes you have to take an impromptu decisions also. So these learnings are there. We have been learnings, but to specifically a big, if you call it, I don't have much to share, to be honest. Small learnings are there, and we have been improving, and always we have got a positive response. Wherever we have gone cooperation, we have gone with positive response. But yes, one learning we have received is that never go without proper homework. Never do anything unless you do a proper backward homework, and then wherever you're going, with whom you're going, for whom you're going, have enough dialogue first, enough homework first, and then you shift to implementation stage. Don't jump just because you have done it. Enough due diligence is required in doing it.
That's a very good point. Thank you for that.